In all honesty, you're just getting in your own way. Be assertive. Now, the reason you're getting in your own way is because there's not really that much competition. You're overthinking things. You're overthinking approaching that girl. You're overthinking starting that business. But the reality is, there's not many people that are actually assertive and have control over their actions. By control over their actions, it's control over their thoughts and emotions, because they don't allow their thoughts of the negative to deter them from doing something. So, to give you an example, you think that there's so much competition out there with guys and this and that, and you have to swim through this, and you're overthinking the process. But if you were assertive, you'd come to realize that girl was waiting for you to approach her. You just didn't have the goal. You didn't have the initiative to do it. And when you start doing this and when you start acting in a certain way, you realize, oh, there was no competition anyway because no one's doing it. There's so much abundance because the thought you're having is plaguing the minds of other people. But you're so consumed in your own thoughts, you're not even realizing that no one else is approaching. It's literally like there being an open goal. There's no defenders. Open goal. There's a straight path to the basket. Layup. Easy buckets. You don't have to shoot the free. You're thinking about being in the corner trying to post up for the 3-pointer. There's a layup. The lane's open. All it takes is having the confidence to fake the pass for the defender to jump. And the defender that's jumping, that is just the self-limiting beliefs in your mind. The analogy I'm using, the defender that you get to jump is you overcoming your own self-limiting beliefs that you've imposed on yourself. Because the reality is, there's not a lot of guys that are confident and assertive. Now, how do you expedite the process to become someone who's confident and assertive? You have to obviously lay the foundations. You know this. You know you have to take care of yourself, because the confidence really will just come from your competency. How competent are you? By competent, how how able are you to deliver on the things that you say? The more able you are to deliver on the things you say, the more confident you're going to be. And the only reason is because you have a track record for it. You know that you're going to show up under said circumstance. You know there's an element of consistency. And this is why being in shape and taking care of yourself is important when it comes to the game. Because there's a certain level of consistency and reliability you've shown within yourself to show up consistently, even under adverse situations, even when you don't want to go to the gym. You pull yourself there. So all that happens is this translates into your exterior, because when you have a thought and you see an opportunity, you seize it. You seize the opportunity. Carpe diem, seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem. Whenever you think about that opportunity, remember carpe diem, seize the day. And seizing the day is understanding that you only live in the present. You cannot think about the past. You cannot think about the future. You cannot think about what's going to happen. You seize the day, the now. And being able to seize the now comes from you having a track record of seizing the past. You're not thinking about the negatives of the past. You're thinking about all the times you've accumulated these wins. So it's nothing. To the point it's not even a thought process. Why would you not? You've done it so many times. This is normal. Take the layup. It's open. It's open. The help side defense is not even coming. There's the other team's sleeping. Literally, like, honestly, if you'd be surprised. You build up the narrative in your head that there are certain things at play. There's not that much competition. And the reason there's not that much competition and the reason it's so exciting is because the initial foundations to build up, there's not many people doing it. So let's put it this way. There's not many people that are going to the gym consistently. Okay, so we've established that taking care of your body is going to give you some level of confidence. Nobody can deny this. Women, men, whatever, alien. Taking care of your body and your appearance is going to affect how you feel and your level of confidence. So let's just break it down in simple terms. If we can establish that not many people have a grasp of this and not many people are doing this, naturally, not many people are going to have that level of confidence. Now, if not many people have that level of confidence, not many people are going to approach and be assertive and seize opportunities. Are you seeing what I'm saying? You really have the opportunity to be an outlier. You have the opportunity to be an anomaly in this situation and seize the day. Seize it. Because there's not that many people that are going to be taking the steps in order to have that confidence in the first place. So if we're talking about, taking care of yourself, feeding your mind and nourishing your mind with the right things, learning, reading, becoming financially stable, okay? These different areas of your life. If we already established that not many people are doing these things, not many people are going to approach that girl that you want to approach. And when you do, if you do have these things in check, the power's in your hands. Because A, she's not used to getting approached, and B, if she is approached, it might not be by the guy that she's attracted to, and C, if it's not the guy she's attracted to, they're not going to have these traits and they're not going to have worked on themselves and they're not going to lay the foundations that make you a person with integrity, with character. Okay? I honestly believe it becomes clear that you can prosper in any facet of your life when you lay the basic foundations and you believe in yourself and you have that certain level of assertion. But that is going to come, that confidence is going to come through your competency. And your competency is your ability to get things done even when you don't want to. Now, how do you build this up? You're thinking, okay, this does make sense. I do need to be more assertive, but the confidence isn't there. You need to start slowly building the trust within yourself. Show up for yourself each day. Show up for yourself each day. You cannot lie to your subconscious. You will just undo things, okay? So you cannot just look in the mirror and say, I am confident, I am confident, I am confident. Your brain is going to say, prove it. Your brain is going to say, big man, prove it, because the last time something difficult happened, you ran away, you weren't there for me. The last time you said that you were going to stop eating and consuming this food and being gluttonous, the last time you said that, I'm going to get on this diet, I'm going to start training hard. You didn't do it. So now you don't have that belief and you don't have that relationship with yourself. And if you don't have that relationship with yourself, how are you going to foster and build new relationships with other people? It literally starts from the fundamentals. And you got it. Build up that trust with yourself. Set a time that you're going to wake up at that time. Set an exercise regime that you can stick to it. Begin to understand your macronutrients and food and stick to that food. Train consistently, pick a time. And that there is a regime and a program that can actually speed up the process. But we're not here for that. We're here to just give value for now. If you do think it would be valuable for me to provide those things like information on the macronutrients, etc., then let me know. Or how to obviously increase your aesthetics and how you look, let me know. But it's fairly simple and you know what you need to do. A lot of people online, if I'm going to be completely honest, they overcomplicate these processes. It's not going to be adding something new. It's not going to be the t-shirt you wear that's going to make you feel more assertive. It's going to be stripping away your vices and those things that are gnawing at your conscience that you know that you shouldn't be doing on a consistent basis. That's what's going to give you the difference and the edge. That's what's going to take you to another level. That is what is going to take you from someone that sees the opportunity and runs away to someone that sees the opportunity and grasps at it. Like, that is going to be the difference. It's going to be the most major impact. And I believe in you. I believe you can do it. You just got to start believing in yourself. You got to start feeling like you're that guy. And the only way you're going to feel like that guy is building up a level of consistency with your internal monologue. And how are you going to do that? You're going to do it through your habits. You're going to do it through your habits and your self-talk, positive self-talk, affirmations. Yeah, you got to tell yourself that you're that guy. But before you tell yourself you're that guy, you've got to show up as that guy. You've got to be that guy. Let's get it.